I'm on. That's the bigger fish.
You are both in big trouble.
Is he crying?
Oh my days.
For the last year or so, I've been filming a lot with the help of my friend Cal, who despite being employed to sit behind the camera, has quickly made a habit of getting in front of it and often completely outfishing me. Are you serious?
First cast, mate. Honestly, that is hilarious.
Cal also makes videos for his own YouTube channel with his girlfriend Danny, and the thing is, she seems to be an even better angler than he is, often catching all of the fish whilst he blanks. To settle things once and for all, I decided to book a fishing trip in France, inviting Cal and Danny, myself and Omi, and Tom to help film this new episode of Carp vs. the World. Which couple can catch the most fish, and who really is the best angler of the group?
We've started the long drive down to Limoges in France, or Limoges, or Limoges. In approximately 6 hours, we'll be at the lake.
It's a much bigger lake than I expected.
Upon arriving at the lake, we were met by the owners, who, after a quick tour of their impressive home,
This looks pretty.
took us down to see the areas of the lake that we'd be fishing for the next 7 days.
This is going to be a nice trip.
Until you lose.
Yeah, thanks for the reminder, Cal. This is a competition after all. Cal and Danny versus myself and Omi. The winning team being whoever catches the greatest total weight of fish over the course of the trip. The challenge would start at 10 AM the following day, so until then, we had plenty of time to explore the lake and the cabins that we'd be staying in.
Ooh, couldn't have picked a better day though. Stunning out here. Weather's beautiful. The lake is amazing. It's better than I imagined.
Despite the long drive, none of us really wanted to hang around. The competition may start the next day, but there was still plenty to do, gear to prepare, and a whole lot of lake to discover.
Okay, so we've got some pellets for Cal. Why am I helping him? I shouldn't really be helping him, should I?
No, I think you should put them back, to be honest.
I've got no bait for you.
Yes you do.
No, I didn't bring anything.
Yes you do.
No, nothing in there.
So after Carl abandoned us and didn't leave any bait to fish with, Danny and I got to work setting up our swim and preparing for the week ahead.
My pee smell like Weetabix.
The lake is so much bigger than I thought it was going to be, but we love a challenge, don't we?
We do. Never fished a lake like this before.
No, never.
Think we've got enough rods?
I guess it's always good to have a spare. You never know what could happen.
And that is what I come down when I get a bite. At the moment, all the gear is scattered down here. We've just unloaded the van. Got to get a little bit tidied up, and then it's time for dinner. And yeah, great vlogging, Carl. Great vlogging.
Yum, that looks good.
Blimey.
What is it? I think we needed this. Is that a rod out down there?
No.
Cal?
Mapping the lake out.
No, that's allowed. Yeah, we can do that. We're casting rigs out. That's going to be tomorrow. And every fish after 10 AM tomorrow counts towards this challenge.
Getting prepared. Apart from when I pour it all over the floor. No. This is our bait.
Why is the bait so secret? I think first day at a new lake is the exciting part because you're exploring it all. It's a little bit nerve-wracking though because you just don't know how the trip's gonna pan out. Wow, this is good. You're gonna catch your biggest ever carp this trip.
I hope so.
I hope so
I
too.
don't even know what my PB is. 2015.
I actually don't know.
With full bellies and Cal's bait still a mystery, I chucked a marker float around for an hour or so and then watched the water before eventually heading to bed. Despite loving the look of the lake, I had a feeling it could be a tricky session. The lake was much larger than I'd imagined, and it could easily take a few days to figure it out.
I'd agree. The water in front of our swim alone was bigger than anything Danny or I had ever fished in the past, with depths going down to 13 foot in places where supposedly the bigger fish live. We'd seen some carp jumping on the far bank already, so we went to bed with a bit of a plan for the morning.
Omi and I, on the other hand, hadn't seen anything. Our swim was positioned on the south bank, without a whole lot of features to fish to. Even so, I couldn't wait to get a rod out the following morning. though it seemed one of us already had. Is it big? Is it big?
It is a good one. I haven't seen it yet, but it's a 20-pounder.
Was that on you or Cal's?
It was on my rod, but I lent Tom a rod for the night.
So Tom caught it. So let me get this straight. Tom put out one rod with no bait around it, and he caught the fish last night.
Yeah.
Woo! Woo, Tom!
Fair play. 21.
Your rods, it's your rods, it's not you.
You don't know the joke, Carl.
What?
I spoke about this last night. I said to Tom, do you know, as soon as I hit my PB of 21, every fish after that was 21 on the dot. Uses my rod, boom, 21.
It's not you though.
I know.
Mine's not. I ain't got a curse. It's all good.
Tom actually is a decent angler. Baguette. What time did we say we were going to start?
5 minutes ago.
Yeah, 5 minutes ago.
Rods
are in.
Let's do this.
The challenge had begun. Well, once Omi had finished her cup of tea, we headed back to our swim whilst Cal started searching for spots he could fish.
All we're getting is sludge at the moment. Every cast I'm doing, just reeling in loads of silt. We might actually have to go into the boat and try and find some more spots. So Danny needs to get ready so we can go out.
You looking forward to the boat?
No. Be careful, please. Oh. Use your knees.
Are you joking?
What?
You just smashed me in the head. Oh.
Sorry. Ow! Oh,
I don't feel any power on your side. We're going way too far down there. There we go.
no, we're in a rowing competition.
Damn it. I didn't test my rig. I went to the toilet instead.
You can dip it in the edge here, but I can't see any putty on the end of that rig.
No, there isn't.
Danny! We haven't got time for this. You forgot the putty.
Yes, because I was babysitting you. Okay, take one. It's like 3 of yours to 1 of mine.
No, it's not.
Ooh, that's probably
Gravel. Right, go on, Danny.
Okay, let me get my rod up. Brace yourselves.
Bracing. Bracing. Bracing! Oh!
Have we drifted to the spot yet?
Yeah, nearly.
Must say, a bit more relaxation.
And then we'll spin the boat around.
Hang on,
A bit more on your side. The clock is ticking.
Okay, let's go.
You could say we were a little out of our depth here, having never fished anything this big before, but that wasn't going to stop us working hard to earn that first bite.
Terrible.
Over on my side, I'd spent the morning searching for fish, but with no luck, I decided it was about time I got some rods set up anyway.
My 2 favourite people in the world have turned up.
Hey, that's nice.
Terms and conditions may apply. I also really like Alex and also my mum. Oh, and Dad. And the 2 people fishing over there. I love those guys, they're great. But not this week. Dragging the lead back across the bottom, I seem to just be finding bits of wood, leaves, some soft silt. Not quite what I'm looking for. Maybe I just chuck the rods like close in for now. The owners of the lake said that a lot of the big fish come at range, they come far out. And I was trying to find a spot far out, casting right the way across, but I couldn't find any sort of cleaner areas. It all seemed very silty. And then 2 fish showed close in. I don't think either of them were massive, but they were carp, no doubt about it. So I think I'm just gonna start short. Flick the rods out close in.
And that's what we did. I cast 1 rod left, quite close to the margin, leaving our final 2 rods to be positioned a short cast into the lake. I'm always tempted to fish the far margin, but here it was out of my casting range, and by fishing close in, we could be more accurate, recast with ease, and have rigs in the water a lot quicker than trying to land on certain spots at long range.
Taste? No. Go on.
No.
I thought she was going to do it.
Meanwhile, Danny and I were struggling. We'd only managed to get 2 of our 6 rods out, as the only spots we'd found were on the far side. Navigating the wind in our tiny boat was Interesting.
So being the good friend that I am, I reeled in to give the competition a little helping hand. Our boat was a lot more stable and had a motor that Omi and I wouldn't need whilst fishing so close in.
Hola.
We bring gifts.
Thankful for our new shiny boat, we got straight into it, and what a difference it made.
Whoa, power! I don't even have to touch it. See, look, no drama.
We have 2 rods left.
Because we haven't got any really deep. And I know it looks like a lovely day, but it has been cold recently. So I might just go a little bit lower in the water and try a deep rod.
We definitely need one in the deep pockets. I definitely want to get a zig out.
Okay, so you're going to do the zig, and I'm going to do the deep
pocket.
hole of mystery. Let's do it.
Let's do it. I think that's about perfect. That's the one.
I can't make my mind up. I want one in the middle, but I just don't know if I should. I can't find a spot. Oh, I don't know what I'm doing.
Well, that's my rod broken. I'm just going to cry now.
I slept in 2 places. How are you going to fish with a broken rod?
It's fine, we got more. You can see the line is fine.
I'm not
If
saying
it snaps
anything.
now-
It's not going to be my fault.
If it
something
snaps
happens.
now,
The rod couldn't keep up with you.
exactly.
Is the truth of the matter.
I was testing the rod out, and clearly it didn't work because it wasn't a Kaizen.
Zig is in.
Zig is in.
Zig is in there.
Rods are finally in. That took all day.
The day. Mountain.
The rods are going to go off.
You are joking. Fish on! Fish on!
I know.
I've taken some line.
Oh my God. Just a couple. Go, go, go.
Ah, this is crazy.
We've just put this rod out like how long ago?
40 minutes
40
tops.
minutes, yeah, and it's gone. Oh, no. Oh, hang on. It's over this way. It was a snag. Drive. I can feel it now. Yes, I can feel it. I thought it was there. Oh, it's coming up. Oh.
Oh, it's so nice.
It is really nice.
Yes!
We tried so hard today. It's only the first day, but we've got points. Yeah. Oh. We have tried all day to get the rods out. It's actually been worth it, so I'm really happy. But there's still hopefully more to come.
Oh,
16.
on the dot.
Oh. Yes. Off the mark.
Cal and Danny were now 16 pounds into the lead, but one fish could change it all.
But it felt great to push ahead. Hopeful for another bite, I quickly got the rig back out to the spot I just caught from.
Omi and I walked back to our swim. I was getting nervous as I still hadn't seen any signs of fish in front of us, and I went to sleep wondering if the fish could be held up elsewhere. Well, until this happened.
Just be ready, yeah, for us.
Yeah.
Didn't this might be a PB?
It might be bigger than 15 pounds. Oh,
Fish. Hey!
that's fish.
You got it.
Got it.
The lake had woken up. I was into my first fish of the trip, with Omi having had one too, pulling us briefly into the lead until Cal got in on the action as well.
In that net. Yes.
Honestly, the fact that we were catching was a big weight lifted. Back when I booked the trip, I had no idea if the lake was going to be any good. It wasn't exactly easy, but with Danny now hooked up into a fish as well, nobody had blanked. Each of the fish were stunning mirrors, and it couldn't have been a better start to our adventure.
Not a bad start.
Mine is a PB as well.
Oh yeah. Okay. 32, 16,
That's 16.
48.
41. That was a good night. Not a very good sleep. But at least we caught.
The competition was hotting up, and we all knew it. Cal and Danny were still in the lead, but Omi and I were quickly catching up. Fishing close in seemed to have paid off, and I felt confident that we'd have more bites from the same spot.
It's time to put some bait out. I've got a few pellets, which I'm putting in there. And then also, I brought maggots, and they're starting to go a little bit bad. So, I'm gonna get a few handfuls of them in the mix as well. Not because I necessarily want to fish with maggots, I just know that they're gonna turn into flies very quickly in this sun. So, I might as well get them thrown out.
Cole's given us like literally no bait, so we're having to use baguette as bait and grate it. The issue is, Carl and Omi have now clocked on to some smaller fish, and they have caught 2. We're only 1 fish apart right now, so if they catch another 15-pounder, it is neck and neck. So we need that extra big fish to really step up the game.
Now, to be honest, the rig that I've got here is literally a ready-tied budget rig, because they just seem to work.
This is a baiting noodle with the bait on it.
Yeah, what you have to do is kind of like open it up a little bit.
Yeah. Do that.
Pull it in and then slide the bait down.
Slide the bait down. This is the bait stop.
Yeah, and now the baits get pushed all the way up to that end.
Hey, that's satisfying.
And then you want your tubing. Yeah.
So, this is ready to cast out.
We've got the new world record caster here. That almost went to the middle on.
It took some time to do it properly, but Omi and I now had all the rods back out and ready for a bite. I was hoping for something big, though I guess you have to be careful what you wish for, as Cal and Danny's boat ran out of power and I ended up having to reel them back to dry land.
Oh, this is a big one. Crikey.
With my good deed done for the day, we waved goodbye to our unwanted visitors just in time for my right-hand bobbin to ever so quietly drop back.
We weren't sitting there eating crisps and chocolate, staring at the bobbins. I wouldn't have even realised that was a bite. Midday bite. Not huge, but it's very strong.
Hey!
Omi's just turned and goes, let's get the fish out, unhook it, get the rod back on the spot. Where did you hear that?
I have no idea.
Banks.
Alan Blair.
Oh, grab it. We're in again.
Wow! Come on.
Yay!
Got each other's rods, didn't we?
Yeah, I struck your rod and then you struck my rod. Good job.
Good job.
Taking Omi's advice, we quickly weighed and slipped back the first fish before mounting fresh baits to the rigs and casting them back out.
To be honest, I was actually just happy to be on holiday, and the fact the sun was out was making me very content. But now we're getting some action. Kind of feeling the competition a bit more. I'm like, yeah, let's do this. The rod's back out, we are fishing.
We still had 1 fish resting that was yet to be weighed.
Ta-da!
Number 4.
14?
14.
And with that, it was time to do the numbers.
Right, where are we at then?
Right. 15, 23. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 63.
Oh, you got that as well? Without the calculator?
Did that take exactly the same time?
Yeah.
After telling Cal and Danny the good news...
Okay, 63.
Is he crying?
We decided to have a rest after the morning's madness, although the fish had other ideas.
Ow, 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 no shoes.
Mate, the bend in that rod is unreal. There it is.
With this one in the net, I started reeling in the other rod as it got knocked during the fight, only to find that there was a fish attached to this one too.
Yeah, there's a fish in that one as well.
The lake had been incredibly kind. We'd had 6 fish in one day, and I had a good feeling that there could be more.
Oh!
Oh, what? That's a 20.
I'm gonna have to get independent adjudicators.
Yeah. Zero in it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'd say a 20.
That'll be a good one. That's depressing. It's too good to be true. That would have been a lovely way to end the evening. Disappointing when you lose something that feels really big. But just about got enough time before the sun goes down to whip up a new rig and cast back out.
We were heading into our 3rd night, the halfway mark of the competition.
And honestly, I was starting to get a little nervous. Carl and Omi had really pulled ahead, and despite waking up several times in the night to liners, it just didn't seem like it was happening for us. It was quiet in our swim. Too quiet.
I'm bored.
I'm extra bored.
We don't get day bites at all.
Daytimes are really boring.
But I know who does get day bites.
That Carl.
That Carl guy.
I guess he's not here today.
That Carl guy. So you're saying go to Omi's and Carl's spot and fish it for the day?
Because it's on this side of Alan. He's made it really easy for us by leaving it on the clip.
Oh, what? It's actually on the clip?
Both of
so
them.
So we can cast it to his spots?
Yeah, but the problem is we don't actually know in this wide water where his spots are.
Well, I could tell you.
That smells like success.
We're in! We're in! This could definitely get our numbers up. That's a lovely scaly banger! Yeah!
Oh wow. Did you see it? Omi and I had gone exploring, and surprise, surprise, I found a river that I liked the look of.
Well, this is pretty, isn't it?
Back in the UK, we have some gorgeous scenery, but this was something else.
That actually is a zip line. It goes down there all across the river. I'm out of breath. Didn't realise I'd be getting a workout. I don't need to get a drone shot.
As much as I've been enjoying the lake we were fishing, France is big and it felt criminal to stop in one place for the duration of the trip. I ventured out with Omi to enjoy exploring with her, but also to try and pre-bait a spot that we could all go and fish together one of the days.
Dark. We're definitely fishing here, aren't we, Om?
Mm-hmm.
This is it.
Being split up on different sides of the lake had made it hard to socialise, and competition aside, I did want to spend some more time with those two. They are lovely people after all.
Definitely paying off moving. See Carl swim.
Would it be a good time to say I had a bite and I've landed a fish as well?
You cheeky bugger. The scores can be very, very tight now.
If you land this, it could very well pull you ahead.
Yes.
Get in there. Oh, look at the red fins on it. 16. Oh, nice. Yeah, 19 on the dot. We are ahead by 1.5 pounds.
Oh, so we're on 100 and a
100.5
pounds.
1.5 pounds against Carl and Omi is not enough. Oh my gosh!
A 15.5 pounder. Yes!
It's not moving.
Danny first boat battle.
Yeah, last fish before we head back to our swim. We are in the lead.
What is going on? I have a suspicion that they've been messing around.
Thanks for all the carpies, sorry for the mess.
Thanks for all the carp. They better not have been fishing my spot. Look, the buckets. Yeah, you could have just left them like that. The disrespect of these people, honestly. Hey, they've changed my rigs. Cal and Danny, you are both
in big trouble.
You taking the slack for this?
Should we just not? Maybe we just don't say anything.
Put it on mute.
Okay.
I repeat, this is not okay. I noticed the net is quite slimy. What did you catch?
We had about 4 fish.
Or so.
4? That means does that mean that you're level with us now?
We're on about
26 pounds now.
That means we need to get to work, basically.
All the pop-ups are on the ground. They didn't have to do that, surely.
They might have fished our spot, they might have caught fish, but at least they left us a nice note. Shows that they're good people at heart, and I forgive them, sort of.
With a few hours left in the day, Danny and I began putting our rods out for the night. We'd done well to catch up, but both of us still really wanted to catch a fish worthy of travelling to the south of France for. We went all in with big baits in the middle of the lake, hoping to single out one of the lake's rumoured big uns. But when the rod screamed off after sunset, a brief battle in the boat led to another of the stockies at £19.
As Cal reset his rod, I watched the bats setting off my alarms as they bumped into my lines. I couldn't stop thinking about the river. I'd done some research and found it was home to some incredible carp, and the odd barbel too. And so, with a new day upon us, together we all set off to try and catch one of them.
I'd love a river carp. Wow. That's the spot.
I'm actually speechless.
That's so beautiful.
Because I baited up.
Yeah.
I'll take the upstream side, which had bait.
Okay,
And
so you're cheating.
You can fish the downstream bit down there where it's probably no.
Like 2 pellets there.
I baited up your spot.
Okay.
I put 1 maggot on it.
Thank you.
Yesterday. 1 maggot, just like that.
You ready, Danny? I'm ready. This looks amazing.
To spice up the competition, we decided that any fish caught during our day on the river would be worth double the weight, and any species, not just carp, would count towards our total score.
I was really hoping for a French river carp, not just for the competition, but I've always wanted to catch one.
And I was hoping for barbel, as 1 or 2 could quickly bring Omi and I back into the lead.
Can you imagine if we catch just bream today?
There's no place better to catch bream than here. However, I would prefer a barbel or a carp or a catfish or any other fish.
Or a roach or a minnow or a dace.
A dace or a bleak or a daddy rock.
Just not a bream.
Not a bream.
Oh.
Fish! Oh.
Fish.
I think he might have got away. No, he's there.
Yes. That's fish. What have we got? A bait, it's a skimmer.
You know what we were talking about?
Your favourite.
Well, it's a start. Oh, do you see that?
Yeah.
Was that a nibble?
I don't know if it was the lead hitting the bottom or whether it was a nibble.
Yeah.
It felt
Sometimes it's hard to tell.
Oh my god, I'm on. That's a bigger fish.
That might be a carp. As if this is really happening, Cal.
I can't believe this, honestly. But that's now coming this way again. That's a big fish. Okay, we got it. Ooh, it's a carp!
No
it's a
way.
carp! River carp! Can we get it in? Yes, we can! Yes! That is epic.
Yeah, Cal,
Yeah.
you deserve that. That was good.
Woo! First French river carp.
And what a backdrop.
And what are we giving for size?
I reckon that's a good 7, I reckon.
7, so
Yeah.
18, no,
14.
14.
Quick maths.
Quick maths. Yes! First French river carp. Nice.
It's days like this that remind me that fishing is kind of great.
Get in that net.
Cal was on fire, going on to catch himself a barbel not 10 minutes after the carp went back into the water.
I love that when I met you,
I'd never caught one.
yeah, barbel weren't on the agenda, and now you are
Really like
some kind of barbel pro.
Yes!
Danny managed a bite as well.
It feels very small.
A slightly smaller and unusual species called a Prussian carp. And while she did well to hide it, I noticed she was a little disappointed that she'd come all this way out to France and hadn't caught a big fish. Now, I'll put myself at risk of being called a sore loser here, because the truth was, Omi and I were way behind in the competition, even with catching a couple of barbel out of the river.
There we go.
But it was here I decided we should end the competition. We had one more day to go on the lake, and yeah, we could fish separately like we had done before, but honestly, all I wanted was to see Danny catch her PB. Cal, Omi and I, we're lucky in that this is somehow our job, but Danny had taken time off work to be here. It was the last day of the trip, and working together, it was time to break her 21-pound curse.
This is the rarest mushroom of them all. This is the brown and white one.
PB time, now or never.
Big fish or bust.
Working as a team. I'm tying PVA bags up whilst Danny is wrapping up our rods. And then Carl's just sitting there doing nothing.
I'm filming.
Carl's filming.
I'm filming. I'm imagining the Rocky music over this now. Middle rod. Is this going to be it?
Is this going to be it? Finally. And that's tugging like nobody's business. Oh,
That's pretty good. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. That's a good one. I said if it's bang on 21 pounds, you're cursed.
Well, we know I'm cursed already because it's happened.
That is a good fish.
Nice.
This actually could be it. I'm getting like... Okay guys, moment of truth. We could be getting excited for nothing, or this could actually be it.
Can it be?
I didn't see it. It's bloody 21.
Is it 21? Is it 21?
Just under 21.
No.
It's like 20 and a half.
20 and a half. No!
Look, I said fishing was great. I didn't say it was easy. But sometimes, just sometimes, hard work does pay off, and it all comes good in the end.
Oh my god!
No way, really? Oh, it does look a bit bigger. I said it now, I shouldn't have said that.
Right,
Oh, look at that.
ah, he's beautiful!
Oh, that's nice. Oh, you're in. Middle rod.
I think it's probably about time you weigh the other one, right?
It is time.
When do I tell her?
I'll leave you
Do I?
No, let her figure it out herself.
Yes! 23?
Yeah.
23 pounds!
Danny had done it, but it seemed the lake had one more surprise to offer.
Please, Tom. Please, Tom. Please, Tom.
Just under 41.
Oh my days! A 41 pound. Beautiful mirror. Yes.
We've got a bucket of water.
Oh no!